Dave, I've got a minute, so brace yourself. About 10, 11 years ago, I got a phone call from a Dave Munnings. I knew who he was, but I didn't know him. I'd seen him round on the agility circuit, and he said he trained one of my Red Will 1 babies, and he really liked her. Was I planning to repeat the litter? And I said, yes, I am. I'm going to keep one again in about 3 years. And there was a pause, and he said, could you do it a bit sooner? Yeah, I said maybe 2 years. Pause, next season. I should have known, shouldn't know what he's like. So anyway, the puppy arrived. I want a classic black and white, he says, and there was a classic black and white in the litter. So I put her on his knee and he's looking at her, and this little pointy faced try keeps sitting on his foot. Dave takes them to the building and comes back with the pointy faced try, and well, what a team you made. You've had such a fantastic journey, Dave, been so proud of you. When Fame was about 3, my lovely friend Jenny got this book made, and all you Red Will people put in about your pups. And there you are, intense, nose-nibbling, focused and happy. I adore her. She adores you as well, Dave. You've had such a great time together. I love the way every time you've won an agility ticket, you've run me as soon as you've come out of the ring. Really appreciate that. And there we are, there's Fame on the Hall of Agility Champions. So she has done all right. You've both done well. Sorry you had to miss your last year by having to retire. But I think Fame would like to retire at the top, and I know you two are going to have a wonderful time for a lot more years just enjoying yourselves together. She's left a huge legacy, and that wraps it up lovely, really. What a legacy, and that's what her little niece is going to do for you, hopefully. So you carry on, and you've just done great with her. We're so proud of you. Well done.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You can beat the world, you can beat the war, you can talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock, you can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You can be a master, don't wait for luck, dedicate yourself and you gon' find yourself
standing in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And the world's gonna know your name.
Yeah.
Cause you burn with the brightest flame.
Yeah.
And the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can go the distance, you can run the mile, you can walk straight through hell with a smile.
You could be the hero.
So, what to say about Fame, really? COVID has a lot to answer for. I mean, shocking. I know it's shit that you haven't been able to do like your finale runs properly, and that sucks. So I really feel for you. You were a formidable pair. My fondest memories are when I first met Fame back in your mum's upstairs living room, and I couldn't believe you hadn't had a retriever there yet. And I remember playing with her on the floor, getting her to retrieve a toy. I was a tiny little baby. That little snout was born for pocket raiding, so we're sitting on the sofa and having her little nose poking my pocket and get all the treats out. And then, you know, being there when you won your bronze medal, that was pretty special. So it will be a partnership that we'll all be disappointed not to see on the start lines anymore, and also a little bit pleased. Only joking. But yeah, she will be the best dog in the house for eating pockets and ruining all clothes if you're stupid enough to leave them for her to eat the pockets. She'll have the best retirement, and she'll be happy as long as somebody does make sure they do leave some treats out for her to steal once in a while. So here's to Fame. We love you. So here's a little rendition of Fame's song that was obviously made for her. It's her song. I've just redone the lyrics a little bit, which I think is totally better now. So I'm going to get in contact with the script and tell them to do a remake of the song, because my lyrics are way better. It's just the chorus. when you stood on the start line with Fame, and the world will always know her name, and the partnership you became, because you were always at the top of your game, a team in the Agility Hall of Fame.
Hi Fame, hi Dave. Just a reflection really on an amazing career that you had. What a privilege it was for me to be part of 90% of all her runs, like there in the flesh. And what an absolute honour it used to be if I was grooming for you, whether it was just at a show down the road or whether it was at the World Champs. It was always an honour and always full of grumbles and moans, but please don't stop cuddling me. I got you, Fame, I got you. And it was just phenomenal to watch the pair of you. But what's even lovelier is the fact that you are retiring gracefully at the top of your game. You're fit, healthy, and you've got many years ahead of you as an absolutely wonderful grumble guts dog. Love you both, and we'll miss you on the circuit, but I'll still get to see you. And Dave, what an amazing job you've done with that girl. She's absolutely phenomenal. What a team, what a pairing, and I'm so glad that I was there for lots of it. I suppose really there's one thing I ought to mention, was that little episode when she went through the pole stage, when the odd pole used to come down. Well, that was to stop you being complacent, because let's face it, she was so shit hot, she never put a paw out of place. You had to be brought down to earth occasionally, and it didn't last long, and look what she come back with. She was on fire.
She's just a girl and she's on fire, hotter than a fantasy, lonely like a highway. She's living in a world and it's on fire, filled with catastrophe, but she knows she can fly away. Oh, she got both feet on the ground and she's burning it down. Oh, she got her head in the clouds and she's not backing down. This girl is on fire.
David, this is just to say how proud I am of you and all you have achieved since you had your first dog, Megan. Your partnership with Fame has been so lovely to watch as it built and developed from when she was a tiny puppy. I remember when you first brought her home. I have such wonderful memories of you both at Olympia and Crufts, and I was so proud when you won the large agility on the Saturday evening at Olympia. I was just jumping up and down and shouting, and also telling everyone around me that you were my son. I feel very privileged as well that you actually let me look after Fame when you are away. She is such a lovely dog, always happy to see people and talk to them. May she have a long and happy retirement.
David! Oh, bless you, David. Well, just a quick message to say how amazing you and Fame always were, and obviously it's gutting not to sort of already know to have the last run with her, but you've had such an incredible career with her, achieved so much. Springles has hated being second to her all the time, so he might be glad. But for everyone else in the agility world, Fame has really been an inspiration, I think, for everyone. She's achieved so much at Crufts, Olympia, the World Champs, and it was always a delight to be around you guys when you were training or working, even when she wouldn't come in on a thread all that time. But even so, she's been an incredible dog and an inspiration for everyone, I think, within the agility community. So cheers to that, cheers to now, and of course she's always welcome at any time to stay, because she's the easiest dog in the world, as well as being such an inspirational agility dog. So yeah, good luck for the future. Just a quick message from me and the Puddy Cat to say great inspiration to watch, and she really was a truly amazing dog and still is, and she's retired at such a height. So thanks for being such an inspiration for me and for everyone else in the agility world, and here's to having a fun and enjoyable retirement with her.
I think I counted about 27 times Martin mentioned how incredible you both were. Heidi at your house. I don't leave anything anywhere because Fame's going to chew it.
My video to say happy retirement to Fame. I think what can only be described as one of the greatest partnerships I've ever had the privilege of witnessing. I think I've been quite lucky in the respect that I saw Fame when she was not too old, and was still, you know, she was obviously quite a young dog and just started competing. And, you know, have you seen Dave's new dog? She looks really cool. And, well, yeah, he's a really cool dog trainer, so he's going to have a really cool dog. But when you actually see them in the flesh and you see them running at the top of their game, you only kind of then, I think, know how special that partnership is. And it's kind of it's the pinnacle of what a dog agility and handler partnership should look like, I think. To be there when she got the bronze medal at the individual bronze medal at the World Championships, I think has got to be certainly for me one of the best agility rounds I've ever witnessed. You know, I know that you could argue there's other people, but for me, that year had been such an amazing journey, and one that I can only be humbled and honoured to have witnessed. You know, so yeah, just an incredible partnership and an incredible journey. So happy retirement, Famous Louise, and I know that you'll influence the rest of the run-bys, and you will continue to be Miss Perfect in your retirement.
To be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up. For the champions, for the champions, stand.
Hey there, Dave. I'd just like to send you a quick message to say congratulations on what an amazing career that Fame has had. You were running her the first time I ever saw you, and I thought, wow, what a specimen. So incredible. My cowboy accent's not very good, so I'm just going to finish by singing a song, and I hope you celebrate your wonderful dog.
So, Fame's going to be part of her own retirement video, sitting on my lap having a little hug. So, from the very early stages, it was super clear that Fame was going to be an exceptional dog. She made everything easy. She was never scared of anything. She always wanted to train. She always wanted to do anything that just involved time with you, really. So it meant you could just focus on all the fun things. You didn't have to work through any problems, and it meant that your relationship was really very easy and very special from the early stages. That really went on to her agility career. The two of you made everything look exceptionally easy, which at times was infuriating for the rest of us. I suppose she didn't make that wall in the Crufts qualifying round look easy, though, as she sailed off over it. And 2 minutes before, my Fame, she won't go anywhere. So Fame was also very good at keeping you in your place. If you got too complacent, Fame kept you in check. What a good little girl. Thanks to Fame, I have her amazing brother, Geek. So I think she was 15 months when the mating was repeated, and she was such an amazing dog. I was desperate to have one of my own. So I'm eternally grateful to Fame for bringing Geek into my life. And then as a result, since then, Boffin, Commotion and Susan, who all have Fameisms and Geekisms. Her agility successes are incredible. I think she has 14 tickets. She's won Olympia, she's won the Crufts Championship twice, she's won Crufts Singles, she has an individual medal at the World Championship, she has a team medal at the World Championships, she has a team medal at the European Opens,
She has a gold medal from the World Agility Open. She really couldn't have achieved any more. And now, yeah, she absolutely loves agility. But I think she's going to be just as happy becoming a really fat and obese pet that sleeps on the sofa and is in charge of all of the other dogs and gets her own way. Look at her, she's falling asleep. Gets her own way even more than she already does. I think she goes down as one of the legends, and the legends tend to go down as the one where you can't imagine the dog with anybody else and you can't imagine that handler with another dog. And I really think that's the case for you too. So here is to Fame becoming fat and obese.
Back in the days we wanted everything, Mama said.
It's a huge hello from sunny South Africa. What does Dave and Fame mean? Wow. This retirement is just huge for me because I feel like I've been a part of her journey from the very, very beginning. Nolene and I happened to be at Mandy. And Dave and Dan were selecting the puppy, and how Fame would chase him down, and he just had an affinity with her from the beginning. And we could all just stand back and just watch as their sort of their partnership grew from the absolute day of selection until the most incredible achievements that she's actually had in her career. So I can't tell you how emotional it makes me feel that Fame is retired, because sure, she's been my claim to fame. Literally, having a dog from the same kennel, from the same breeding, she's just been inspirational her entire career. I've sat on the edge of my seat cheering as Dave has run Fame at the most exclusive events in the world, and never has she disappointed, ever. So great honor to watch her at Crufts, great honor to have watched her at the World Championships. Dave, I have no doubt that your next dogs will go on to be as incredible, if not more so. But she just will always be a legend. Happy retirement, Fame. I know that you will just enjoy it. And I know that she could still go on and still do more. And that's why this retirement is such a big thing. Because even at her age, she still is so capable and so amazing. So congratulations on making the decision, and congratulations on the retirement, Fame. And we just can't love you more.
Happy retirement, Fame. What a legend you have been. After Dobby, did anybody ever think Dave would get a partner as great as him? But yet, little Famous has risen to the equation. Multiple ticket winner, Crufts champion, World Championship medalist, and an all-round amazing little dog who set the bar and raised it higher. Thank you for memorable runs, memorable moments, and I wish you nothing but the best and a healthy, happy, long retirement. Enjoy. Happy retirement, Fame.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there.
Happy retirement, Fame. What Piggy Papa Dave will do without you in agility? I don't know. Maybe obedience? Have fun!
Bye! Hi Dave, I am grateful for having the opportunity to tell you how proud I am about your career with Fame. From the beginning, I have seen her as a promising schoolgirl that would grow into an agility shooting star. You have definitely been a cornerstone in her progress. I have been truly fortunate to support you through these international competitions and to see you on the podium. I wish her to have a peaceful retirement and I wish you to share sweet moments together. I send you tons of hugs. Bye-bye!
Okay guys, we are here to talk about Dave and Fame. And all three of you actually competed with Dave and Fame.
I'll go first.
So, what was that, Swagger?
Yeah, Fame and I had a fling in France.
I don't think that's possible because you were in your crate in a pen. So,
Were you there all the time?
I guess we didn't see you all the time. You might have had a thing with Fame in France. True story. Okay. So, I have written a haiku for Dave and Fame. And
Yeah, hey Mom, I'll sing a song.
you can sing.
As well as you can write Japanese poetry.
Okay, you can do a song for them, sure. So,
Dave loves me best, Dave loves me best.
what was that? Okay, so Mant, come here. You were the last one to compete with at the World Championships with Dave and Fame.
Dave runs super fast.
He is a really fast runner, but this isn't about Dave. This is about Fame.
Okay, Fame's super lucky that she had Dave as her handler. True story, Dave loves me best.
Okay, I think you just dissed me. All right, would you like to sing your song now?
Sure, why not? Dave and Fame is Louise, yeah, so fast, yeah.
I think that sounded a little bit like Bob Dylan, didn't it?
Ouch, that hurts.
That was an insult.
Hey, Black Pot, ever heard yourself sing?
What do you mean? I don't get it.
Of course you don't. Me kettle, you pot. Dave loves me best.
Tater salad. What do you mean by Dave liked you best?
No, I said he loves me best.
Did he actually say those words to you?
Well, not exactly, but I could tell by the way he kisses me.
And he actually kissed you?
Yeah, one time I jumped on his bed and my head hit his lips.
I don't call that an actual kiss. But
That's your version.
okay, my haiku. I've written this haiku for you, Fame, and for you, Dave. I call it Teamwork, a haiku by Susan Garrett. Agility stars, famous Louise and Dave Munnings. The bar is now raised.
Yikes, you think that's something good?
Yeah, I do think it was a good haiku.
Then I'm getting a Grammy.
All right, you're a great singer too. Congratulations on your retirement. Have an awesome, awesome rest of your life, Fame.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
Hi Dave, famous Louise. I'm gutted that we didn't get to see that one extra run. But I have to say, famous Louise finished on top of her game. Looking incredible, still pulling out them amazing times, looking just effortless as usual, and being the amazing team that you always have been. So I know everybody's going to talk about that, rightly so, but I thought I'd try something a little bit different. So here goes. There was a dog called Fame. She was a dog of many names with a very clever brain. She had a love for an extra stride. It's no secret, drove Dave a little crazy inside. However, that extra stride made up her times as she wrapped the wings just mighty fine. She knew just how to take off that extra time. There were so many memories and amazing runs. I'm sure others will list them. There's tons. Together you were an effortless team, and you had smiles that mostly beamed. She would stay cool, calm and collected because her routines, they were respected. She had a fan club that were always electric. No chants, no screams, they were never pathetic. She was a dog to beat, with runs that were always effortless and neat. Somehow, she always had us though, on the edge of our seat. She did it all. She did Crufts, Champ tickets, Olympia, EO, FCI, WAO, and we expected nothing less, but of course the very best. We knew famous Louise loved to rise up to every single test. It's time to retire and be a full-time pest, enjoying walks and playing the best. She's ready to let commotion and legacy battle for the best, while she coaches them that perfect little extra step. Don't think that we'll forget you, because you're simply the best. We never could do that when you're famous Louise and you're simply blameless. Happy retirement, Fame. Thank you for being a dog in a million. Brilliant to watch. Always a pleasure to be around. Cheeky little ways, cheeky little self. A dog that will always remember Dave. A combination that can never be forgotten. And this is definitely over 45 seconds. But she's cool. Cheers!
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere.
Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere.
A singer in a smoky room.
A smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Streetlight people.
So Dave and Fame, where do we really start? I'm going to go down like the amazing memories route, and for me, biggest memory is being part of a team, a bronze medal winning team with you and Fame. You were always such a safe and reliable team. Yeah, just so safe. You knew that nothing really bad was going to happen. Yeah, okay, it might be a pole, but nothing any worse was ever going to happen with you and Fame, because you're just so consistent and so fast. It's always neat, never had to beg her to turn. Yeah, just awesome memories. Obviously watching you winning your bronze individual medal at the Worlds in 2018 and watching you win your silver team medal at the European Opens as well was very inspirational to watch. And then just watching you dominate the UK agility circuit for years, like 6 or 7 years, just completely owned it. Whenever, well, I know me for one, whenever I saw you walk to the start line, I was always thinking, oh, got to try really hard today. Dave and Faye, Maria. So much to be proud of. I think you've been a formidable force together, and I will be sad to not watch you on the agility circuit, but I know how much you love her and you're obsessed with her, and she's going to have just the most amazing retirement, and I hope it's an incredibly long, relaxing and fun one for you both. So well done, Dave and Fame. You've been absolutely incredible, and I will probably see you both very soon after lockdown. Bye.
We had so much fun with training, getting ready, doing it together, getting her looking nice, and the ups and the downs, and I don't know, it's been brilliant. It's been really brilliant. But so because I'm not very good at these things, I thought I'd do a little song. Now if I can remember it, okay, it goes like this. Her name was Fame, she got the blame. She put in too many strides and she made Dave roll her eyes, but she made it to the top and then she didn't stop. There was nothing she couldn't do. She did everything for you, she was a champion. She made the podium and now she's ready to retire and lay down beside the fire. So don't be sad, just think of all you've had. La 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 la. So just be happy and don't be snappy. You're both an awesome pair and your memories were already there. La 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 la. Tally Lulu, we love you. Oh Tally Ali, oh Tally Ali. Lulu Lulu Lulu, la 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 Ali, Tally Ali. We love you so. Woo. That's it. Bye Dave. Happy retirement, famous Louise.
Happy retirement to the amazing Princess Tally and Dave. You guys have been one of the most amazing partnerships to have ever come on to the agility circuit, and you will be missed, but wow, your achievements will live on forever. Love you guys.
Hi Dave, just a short message from Brad and me from sunny South Africa to wish Famous a happy retirement. I know you're going to miss running her, but you've still got a couple of nice years to spend make some new memories.
Happy retirement!
Hey Fame, happy retirement.
Happy retirement, Fame! She's been an absolute legend to you, and I hope she enjoys lots of cuddles and kisses in her retirement at Run By.
Happy retirement, Fame!
Happy retirement, amazing Fame.